Reactions have continued to trail the recently passed Electoral Act Amendment Bill by the National Assembly. The contentious bill, passed under controversial circumstances, makes the electoral body, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), powerless as it needs approval from both the Nigeria Communications Commission and the National Assembly before it can transmit 2023 elections electronically. In this news commentary, Jocelyn Esiate of our editorial unit writes on the development and the threat it poses to free and fair elections in Nigeria, especially the 2023 polls.
The recently but hurriedly passed electoral amendment bill by both the Senate and House of Representatives members under controversial circumstances continues to beat the imagination of Nigerians who are wondering if there will ever be a free and fair election in Nigeria. Despite the majority of input by stakeholders in the electoral system that electronic transmission of election results remains the best way to ensure a credible election in Nigeria, lawmakers at both the Senate and House of Representatives who were elected into office went ahead to vote against popular opinion of majority of Nigerians. The controversial Clause 52 subsection 2 of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill that required debate by the lawmakers and amended to suit the demands of many Nigerians was brushed aside by the lawmakers, and the ayes had it even when the House was in turmoil and noisy. The controversial Clause 52 subsection 2, which gave powers to both the National Assembly and the Nigerian Communications Commission to oversee and give approval before the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) can transmit election results electronically, has completely eroded and removed the powers of INEC under the Nigerian Constitution to organize a credible election for Nigerians and the world to see. Though the leadership of the National Assembly explained why the bill was passed, their political interests appeared to have beclouded their sense of reasoning and judgment and undermined the Nigerian Constitution as well as the people they have sworn to protect always. It should be noted, and the records put straight, that the history of the passage of Electoral Amendment Bill dates back to 1999. Also, there had been 4 Electoral Act amendments. The 2001 Electoral Act was plagued with controversial clauses. In one of these clauses, the National Assembly had planned to make laws for the conduct of local government elections in the country. This proposal was, however, challenged by the Attorney General of Abia State, where the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Abia State and made it clear that the National Assembly had no such powers to make such laws. From the foregoing, it is clear that what members of the National Assembly have done is not in the Nigerian Constitution unless the law book has been tampered with overnight. It is, however, the views and suggestions of political analysts and stakeholders in the polity that the Nigerian lawmakers should take a review of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill they have passed and restudy it critically and do what the KSW says in the views of close watchers of politics in Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari should decline to sign the hurriedly passed electoral bill into law. This, according to majority of Nigerians, would indicate that the president is a man of integrity, a man of his word, while the lawmakers would be on their own. The time has come for those in government, especially the politicians, to consider the interest and image of the country above self-aggrandizement and selfish personal gains, so that the present democracy, partially being enjoyed by the people, can be strengthened and made in consonance with the presidential system of government copied from the American democracy, where true federalism, free, fair and credible elections are in place. These features will no doubt endear the country to the world.